Hey guys, and welcome. A little bit of a different video today. When I was out on my walk today in the park, I feel a little bit guilty going without you guys, not taking you with me and filming there today. But I run into a woman, and this often happens to me. I meet people, all walks of life, at all times of life. They're just drawn to me. And she was a little upset and, saying, I just can't really get over this guy. I just really want to let go and I really need closure. So, you may have heard me sometimes say about you don't need closure in certain situations, but we do eventually need closure. First, we need to look at the wound and, really go there and feel the wound, feel the pain. And, I'm not saying run away from your emotions. I'm saying feel them and learn to control your emotions, not let your emotions control you. So it's not to, just blank out your emotions altogether, but we definitely want to be looking at what's hurting us, not just trying to gloss it over with maybe a new relationship or some new clothes or anything like that. So I said to her, definitely, you have to work on your healing yourself. What triggered you about this person? So I wanted to share with you guys, just letting go. And I brought these pieces of string, doesn't really matter what kind of rope or string or cord you want to have, it's just really not important. It's just, you can grab anything. Piece of cotton if you like. It's just representing, and sometimes it's actually easier to let go of things when we have something physical that represents it, right? Because I often tell people, you can write down, what's hurting you. Just write down on a piece of paper when it's a full moon, and, then you can set it on fire and let go that way and set your new intentions and write a vision board, a goal board, but I do advocate first healing what is, hurting you. Because let's say it is a romantic relationship. It can even be that you have a fear of flying, a fear of trying new things. It can be anything that you want to let go of, okay? So once you're at the stage where you have looked at your trauma and you've healed your trauma, your hurt, your pain, whatever you'd like to call it, and you still feel like this connection with the person, so there's still this tie to a person, and they keep entering your mind at random times, and you're thinking, why is this person entering my mind? Are they more special or more, have a bigger part in my life than I know about? And it might be that, this was your soulmate and they haven't healed their traumas, so they're holding on to you energetically and they're thinking about you. So maybe they're not supposed to play a bigger role in your life, right? Even if they are, by doing this, you just cut their energy from you at this time. And when it's right and when they're healed, they'll come back, right? So there's no need to worry there. So, like I said, you can write down, what's hurting you. Is it abandonment issues? Maybe you feel like, a relationship never affected you this way before. Maybe when other people have left you before, it never bothered you. You got over it quickly. You've left relationships and people was hurt over you, and you wanted to let go and that was easier. And that might be why you're placing more importance on this relationship, because at this time you can't let go. Well, in that case, it might be that you are your ego's hurt, right? I'm just giving examples so that, you can, figure out for yourself what it is that's, hurting you. Maybe you believed because your parents' relationship was so perfect and wonderful, which I highly doubt, but, through the eyes of a child, the whole world is very different. As parents, we don't want our children to see the hurts and troubles that are going on in relationships and adult lives. Maybe quite the opposite. Maybe, your parents let you know all that. So, that needs healing, definitely, because we've got somebody else's, burdens on us and things like that. And we may believe that it's our fault that maybe parents left or, multiple things. So, yeah, I just really want you to look at that first before doing this, okay? Because if you don't, this won't work. Most people need a conversation for closure, and they want to know why. In this conversation, they're not going to tell you something that, is going to make you feel better. So it may be that you think that, okay, I'm going to have a conversation with the love of my life, and they tell me it's not their fault they had to leave me. They had to leave me because they was off to Mars on a mission to save the Earth, so I understand now. Yeah, these conversations where you think closure comes from, with a person ghosting you or something like that, not giving you answers, that's not the closure you need. You need closure from the past of this situation. And you really need to look at what this situation is teaching you, and maybe what you want to leave behind about yourself. Maybe what you want to take forward, what you've learned and how you've grown. Because if you don't have closure on past relationships or fear of starting new things or flying and whatever it is for you, then you will definitely be taking that with you into a new relationship. So you could end up walking around, like, if you can imagine, with lots of strings hanging off you with this unfinished business, right? So we do need to work on healing and then closure, okay, and then letting go. So, okay, why have I got the ribbon then, right? Why have I got the cords and things like that? Because it can be very empowering once you've healed, once you've got your closure, to actually take something physical and envision you on one side and them on the other side. You could even maybe write a name on it, as she says, looking for her pen, but my granddaughter has been in dancing with me, so I can't find a pen right now. But you can, if you wish, to write their name on it or write your fear on it. And like I said, it doesn't matter about, what piece of string it is. You can even put down a real tough piece of string, if you like, to cut through, to represent how hard it was letting go, but you've managed to get through and let go. So, okay, so once you've been through the healing, because if you try to skip steps, it won't work. And you may feel like, okay, I've just broke up with somebody and I'm really angry, so I'm going to cut this cord and I'll magically feel better. No, it's not about that. You can't skip steps. You have to heal. All you'll end up doing is going into another relationship, meeting the same type of soulmate, and the cycle will repeat itself. So here we are. Any piece of string you like, and my scissors. So whatever it is, that you want to let go of, you can picture it on this end, and you can say, thank you for teaching me what you needed to teach me. Thank you for the happy times, the good times. Thank you for the bad times that helped me to grow. Thank you for the pain that, woke me up, being a spiritual catalyst. Thank you for the love we shared, the happy times we shared. I'm grateful for meeting you, but it's time for me to let go. It's okay if you even want to shed a few tears and, really let it out, because tears are an emotion, right? Sadness is an emotion. It comes out of your body. With tears, it's actual physical. It comes out of your body. It's a substance, right? So just imagine when you're keeping all that inside you, what it can turn into inside you, this hurt and anger and hatred that you're just projecting onto other people that you meet. You could even want to let go of hurt and anger at this time. So you could first start by letting go of hate and anger and depression even. Like I say, whatever it is for you, this is what we want to let go of. Okay, so we say thank you. We are grateful, and we can cut the cord from them, right? And just let it go. You can, if you like, throw that away, set it on fire, just so you can envision this disappearing and feel the freedom of, letting go. Feel a weight lifted off you. We can take some deep breaths before doing it, so we can get ourselves into a relaxed meditative state before doing it. We can even close our eyes and, have one last look, if you like, for your closure. To say goodbye, to, remember something in a positive way and release the anger, release the hurt, release the person, or release the fear. Because it can be just fear that maybe you'll never meet somebody again. That's why you hold on to this connection and place so much importance on it. So, yeah, you can take some deep breaths. You can unclench your jaw and drop your shoulders. And take some more deep breaths. You can even just use this video to see me cutting the string, if you like, as a visual to help you manifest letting go. You don't have to worry about losing control, feeling like your life's going to spiral out of control and things like that. It's okay just to let go. It's okay just to jump and be the fool and start again. You're not starting from nothing. You're starting from experience. You're starting from all these things that you learned here through this process. And that's why we're going to be grateful for meeting this person or having this fear. It's served its purpose now. But now we want to let it go. And we're going to remember the relaxed state that we're in while, we're deep breathing and saying goodbye and letting go, right? And we can throw these things away. You can do it every day if you like, just to remind yourself that, you've let go of this, or anytime you might need it to remind yourself of letting go. And it won't work if you're not ready to cut the cords yet. You're not healed, you're not ready. It will if it's a fear of like flying and things like that. But if it's another person that your soul's entangled with, that you have a lesson to learn with, don't run away and shy away from the lesson. Don't be scared to go within yourself. The answers are there that you seek from this other person, where you feel like, I need answers and I need this closure that they're not giving me. The answers are within you. And if they're silent and ignoring you, that's okay. There is answers in the silence. It's not empty. You just have to relax and, like I said, drop your shoulders and breathe. I hope this helped. Good luck, guys.